Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. The two of us.
Hey guys, Jamusomama here. Today I'm going to bring you a awesome Grenadier guide. It's going to cover just the basics on how to range and stuff like that with the launcher on the Russian and the US side. As well, I'm going to show you some tactics from some videos and some events that I did in the past. First off, I want to show you guys that go into training, so click training and go into Denson training range and go to US Russian Army side. Okay, so once you're in the selector, just click US or Russian, whatever you want to start off with, and just start shooting. However, I'm going to start off with US and go to Grenadier from spawn, and I'm just going to run over real quick. Okay, so press 3 or scroll down and you'll pull out the M203 high explosive dual purpose, or 40 mic as some people call them. So what you want to do is press X and scroll wheel, and you can scroll all the way, and you can go all the way up to 250 and all the way down to 100. So now I'm going to show you how to read the shelves or chevrons, however you want to say them, the markers, so you can shoot, so you can just quickly range and quickly shoot without either scroll wheeling, or you want to go farther, or you want to go short. So if you want to go shorter, obviously you have to go down. So at the 100 meter, you can go at the bottom of the slant is down 25, so you can shoot. So at the bottom of the slant is 75. Flat, it's 50. And then at the 2, you see that 2 right at the top, at the second shelf from the top there, at 5. So that's how you basically quickly range. So each one of those is each one of the shelves is 50, or at the bottom of the shelf you can cut it in half and go 20. So again, 100, if you want to go 125, you go just at the bottom of that slant. If you want to go 150, you go all the way to the next shelf. Okay? If you want to go 50, you go all the way to the next shelf. If you want to go 25, you just go to the bottom of the slant. Okay? So that is just the basic guide on how to use the American Grenadier. I'm going to go into the Russian one now because it is kind of a little bit different, well, it's a lot different, and I'm also going to go into tactics and stuff like that and watch a couple clips and just show you my thought process and stuff like that. So stay tuned. Alright, so this is the Russian site. Obviously it's a lot different, it's a lot less information. However, you start at 50 with zeroing. So whatever your zeroing bind is, or default I believe X and scroll wheel. So it goes all the way up to 500 down to 50. So you obviously have a lot more range with this one, with zeroing, and it's going to be a lot more accurate. As well, you have 200 high and 300 high, which is just essentially smaller mortars, fragmentation mortars. Really handy to get in compounds, on top of buildings. However, it doesn't account for elevation, so if you're shooting at a 7-story building, it's gonna go on it, but you have to aim at the base of the building. You don't want to aim at the roof, you know what I mean? So if it's a 7-story building, you want to aim at the base, 200 or 300 meters away. Say it's 200, you aim at the base, shoot at it, and it will likely land on top of the roof, higher than, I believe that's the tallest buildings in the game, so you don't have to worry about anything higher than that. Anyways, you just want to remember, aim flat if you're shooting these. You don't want to go any more than this because it's going to make all wonky. This makes it go further back. This makes it go further forward if you aim down, backwards. However, it's really handy to use in a combat situation. With smokes as well. Want to smoke a compound or top of a roof, you can smokes as well, so they're very handy to use. So now I'm going to go into tactics and watch a couple clips with you guys and show you my thought process and how to execute perfect Grenadier for your squad. Alright, so if you guys haven't checked out the this event already, it's a awesome event that the 7th Rangers put on. I do these events all the time, and I play every role from squad lead to combat engineer. I do everything. So this one I actually was a Grenadier for my squad, and I was very good, I think. So now I want to show you the first couple tips. So the first tip right off the bat is letting your teammates know what you have at your arsenal. You are very powerful. You have pocket mortars that are like, they're a little bit smaller, but they're powerful. They're fragmentation. They can take out fortifications. They can take out guns. They can take out enemies. They're very powerful, especially against a super fob situation. We also have 6 smokes. Okay, 6 smokes. That's a lot of smokes compared to 2 or 4. I believe some squad leads get 4. So here I'm going to show you, I'm basically telling my squad lead that I have smokes and I can smoke that wall. I'm capable of smoking that wall. And he's just saying that he wants to suicide run and die because he wants to spawn over at our friendly rally. So I'm not going to let that happen because he's my squad lead. I just want to see how far we can get anyways. So I let my smokes go. It's a super fob event, so we have tons of ammo. We can let this kind of smokes run a little bit. So I perfectly execute the smoke wall the first time, but I end up going down and my teammates keep pushing. So then a few of us went down, so then I provided the smoke wall again and we pushed up. Now I am waiting for my squad lead and teammates confirmation to start shooting at the enemy super fob. This is very important to not just waste your fragmentation 40 mics, because these are very powerful. They're basically like pocket mortars, like I said. So you want to communicate with your team for the push. So here I am simply hiding, waiting for my team on the east side to get into position, my teammates to get pushed up on the south a little bit more. These guys want to hug the wall, and he wants to get almost halfway through the field before he starts going. So I'm not going to assume that these guys are in position until they tell me. I'm not going to move. I'm not going to start shooting until he tells me, and most importantly, until he tells me. I need an okay from both him and him, okay? Now, I'm waiting.
You call, I'm gonna start letting him.
Let him know again because it's been a minute since we talked. Let it ride. We're waiting on his confirmation. So now I'm going. So now I see all these enemies right there. So now I'm letting them feel the fragmentation. And now I'm essentially looking for their fortifications. I'm just surveying. I see a little bit of sandbags blow up there. So I'm like, hey, let's shoot that again. Let's see what happens. A lot more sandbags blow up.
Oh my goodness.
Hit it again. More fortifications are going. And now no fortifications, so I'm going to start scanning again. I'm going to start going. I see a couple guys, so I shoot at them. Now I'm looking for fortifications again. Not seeing any, not finding any. I got one more, so then let's do a Hail Mary. And that was a huge one.
Roger.
And now my squad leads tell me that my fragmentation just allowed the other squads and the other push to get in. So now I am, or against the wall and stuff. So now I'm smoking the hope that I'm pretty sure where the fob is. I'm smoking that position so they can pretty much just hide in their fob, and they're really scared to get out. I end up getting shot a lot here, and then we end up getting in the compound, and then we clear the compound, and then we spawn back because there's a couple guys at our compound, and then we won the game. So yeah, so basically that is it. I know this kind of ran on a little bit longer than anticipated. However, I just wanted to show you guys how to use the Grenadier effectively for not only your squad but your entire team, because how powerful this one class is very powerful. You have 10 fragmentation. You can pretty much disassemble a super fob if it's made out of sandbags. Made out of Haskell wall, you're gonna have a lot more trouble, obviously, but if it's made out of the sandbags, it's literally like 1 or 2 shots and they're done. Okay, so check out this event and also the other events if you want to see different classes and how I play them. And yeah, so once again, thanks for watching. Check out the 7th Rangers if you want to do these events, if you like them. Please like this video and comment down below if I did an alright job. I hope to see you guys soon, and thank you.